Yeah, we are expecting some better conditions by the latter half of the weekend. As far as today, though, again, it was pretty active. I know I had people text me asking, when's the rain going to stop? Should we just end early? But yeah, some of us did get drenched in rain earlier today with these pop-up showers and thunderstorms. The lightning tracker, though, is going way down here now this afternoon. And as we lose that daytime heating, they'll continue to wane. But we still have a few showers, especially a pretty good one just to the east of Silver Springs here and just to the east of 95. Some light rainfall along I-80, but in Reno itself it is dry. A lot of these showers and thunderstorms are forming right in advance of the cold front, and behind it almost feels like fall. It feels crisp outside, and so we do have a cold front moving through, and that will clear the air as well. But you see a lot of cloud cover here on our satellite. This is the visible satellite, so it's like a bird's eye view. So the thicker clouds are to the east, but then you can see these puffy cumulus clouds behind it, so it'll turn partly cloudy overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. And you can see those puffy cumulus clouds here on our cloud cam as well. Today the high was 63, but then if you got underneath a burst of rainfall, of course you were able to cool off in a hurry. You only picked up a couple hundredths of an inch of rainfall out at the airport. We're down to 57 degrees out at the Reno airport right now, and not a ton of wind yet, but we still could be seeing some breezes here every now and again, making it feel cooler. But right now we're in the 50s, but notice it's 39 in Eureka, 46 in Elko, so it is cooler. Further to the east, and most of us are at least 10 degrees cooler at this hour than we were yesterday. Again, a cold front moving through. Behind it, though, we're going to eventually clear out. So partly cloudy skies tonight, good amount of sunshine for the remainder of the weekend. So your entire weekend, it's not ruined here, but it still will be a little bit cooler than average tomorrow. So for today, we had this upper level low in place with a front. That's what's allowing for the unsettled air. As that lifts up to the northeast, high pressure takes over. It's not a very tall ridge to begin with, so we'll start out in the lower 70s here on Monday, and then we're going to bump it up into the 80s for a good portion of the work week. Once we get into the extended forecast, I know a lot of us are already looking at Memorial Day weekend. It is leaning warmer than average. So once we got past today, or really just right now, I mean, we're right now kind of at that transition where we're going to start to dry out. Temperatures will gradually start to warm, and we'll be in the 80s by the middle portion of the week. Tomorrow, though, not bad. I'm giving it a 7. We'll see a good amount of sunshine tomorrow. It will be a touch breezy, though. Wind gusts will be in the 20s. Nothing like it was last weekend, though. And tomorrow we'll at least be able to see the sun. As far as into Ely, tomorrow high at 52 degrees, 53 in Austin, 68 in Hawthorne with a low of 44. Mid to upper 60s in the Basin and Range tomorrow, but with the wind, it will feel a little bit cooler. Again, not a ton of wind, though, and overnight lows will be cooler tonight. So if you have any sensitive plants, especially in outlying areas, can rule out even a little bit of frost tonight, but highs tomorrow will be in the upper 60s. Notice getting down to 34 tonight instead. So if you live there, probably would want to protect some sensitive plants. 38 tonight in Carson City. Highs tomorrow, though, really nice and comfortable into the upper 60s, but a little bit of wind to contend with as well. So overnight tonight, we're going to cool off pretty quickly. Again, that cold front moved through. We have some dry air moving in behind it. Overnight lows will be in the 30s, 33 even tonight in Cold Springs. Up at Lake Tahoe tomorrow, high of 59 degrees, a little bit chilly, but we'll see some sunshine. Wind gusts will be in the 20s, and as far as into Reno tomorrow, high of 68. Decreasing clouds with some wind, and wind gusts will be into the mid 30s. So a little bit breezy tomorrow. Again, nothing like it was last weekend. And as far as your 7-day forecast here, 68 degrees for your Sunday, 74 on Monday, and then we'll be into the lower to the mid 80s throughout majority of the work week. Overnight lows will stay above freezing when you get closer to downtown Reno itself, but outlying areas like Cold Springs, Stead, Arrow Creek, Galena could even come pretty close to freezing, where you could see some frost tonight.
It's not bad, though, but given we just had a little bit of the winds, but now we're going to still reach that 68-degree temperature mark, which is really nice and comfortable.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like the upper 60s. So.
I know I do.
Yeah, so the entire weekend is not ruined.
Thank you, Angela. Stay with us. We'll be right back.